Hi there! Today I want to make some Christmas cookies and I'm going to start with macaroons. Macaroon, the main base of a macaroon is egg white based, and that needs to be whipped really well and taken care of really well. And when we do Christmas cookies in Germany, we always save the egg yolk and separate the egg white, because there are Christmas cookies that are just made with the egg white and others where we need the egg yolk for. Most popular are the coconut macaroons, but I find that hazelnut macaroons are better because they keep the moisture better when you save them in a tin jar later on. So I'm going to get started, and as always I will tell you how much grams are the equivalent of cups in America. So I am following the German recipe. So we need 3 egg whites. And the best way to separate egg whites, let me put that down a little bit more so that you can see what I'm doing, is with your fingers. Because if you do it with your knife or something like, or with the egg itself, the egg shell, then you might have the egg yolk break, and then you may not be able to use the egg white, because the egg white cannot have any egg yolk in it. So let's see how that goes. Hold on. Here we go. And then it just runs off of fingers, hopefully. Ah, here it is. Boom. 2. This one was a little bit more smooth. And number 3. Whoopsie. Aye. All right, here we go. Hold on. Okay, let me get that shell. Okay, these things go. And the best way to get the egg white to become really nice and foamy and stiff is with this unit, a beater. Close it. So, and this goes in here. And next, and I prepared that already, this way we have it, we will need 200 grams of sugar and 1 package of vanilla sugar. Vanilla sugar and sugar, 200 grams. So in German cookies, we actually are not going crazy with sugar. is something that I actually appreciate because, and we also don't make our cookies so big. So we can have more of them and we can taste various different ones, which I much rather prefer than to have one huge cookie, the way they eat them here in the United States. And usually they're super sweet too. So 200 grams. It's a little too much. Even with the German recipes, I rather have a little less than too much of anything. So when I turn this on, it's going to get loud. Let me take a little moment. Now it's starting to look really good. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you how many cups of sugar that is. Almost 1 cup of sugar goes in there now. Slowly. And the vanilla sugar. All right. Go. This looks good, and I'm going to remove this unit. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this machine. All right, here we go. To see what I'm doing. Okay, why I use now my hands is because with once I put the hazelnut flour in, I want to make sure that everything is done slowly and lifted carefully into this meringue, because we don't want to destroy the fluffiness of this. Okay. Excuse me, I'm going to use my fingers. That might go a little better. I'm coming from a home where my mom lived through as a child after war, after Second World War times, and they were starving. There was not one thing that my mom would just like throw away, or food especially. Everything was done so that nothing was left. So I have this in my bones, ingrained, that I wouldn't just go ahead and be throw all of this in the garbage. All of this stuff here. All right, that's good enough. And now we need 200 grams of hazelnut flour. Thanks to Bob's Red Mill, I don't have to grind this, which saves me a lot of time. Hold on, make sure I have this right. 250 to 300, okay. So 250. Let's start with that. If we need more, we can always change that. Okay. Let me make some room here. And how much is that? Oop. 2 cups. 2 cups, very simple. So I'm going to put a little bit in there, and then I will carefully lift this, like so, under. I hope you saw this. Carefully lifting it under, like so. But I need both of my hands. So I don't think it needs more hazelnut flour. I guess it all depends on how big your eggs are, on how much hazelnut flour you need. I had large eggs, but this consistency I like. It's still very light and kind of fluffy. And the nice things about macaroons, in my opinion, you can eat them actually all year round. You don't have to wait for Christmas. And they're done so quickly. All right. Now I'm going to take 2 little spoons, teaspoons, and I put little scoops of them on a with like vegetable oil on a tray. On a baking tray with vegetable oil on it already. So I show you how I make just a couple of them, and then I'll put them in the oven, but you don't have to see how I make the whole tray because it takes a while. Scoop on here. And you always have to leave a little bit of room between the cookies because they might spread once they bake. Now, macaroons don't need a lot of heat. It's mainly like a drying out process. So don't go crazy with overheating or making them too brown. And macaroons usually don't need more than let's say 20 minutes. And in German I have of course an oven that goes either way, Celsius or Fahrenheit. It's 175 degrees, which is very low. So I would say maybe about 300 degrees in American Fahrenheit. So then I put a hazelnut on there, just so that it looks nice and pretty. And now I'm gonna show you how this looks. Wait a second. Here we go, sorry about that. So I will preheat the oven while I'll finish those up, and then I'll bake them. And when I'm done, I will show you how everything looks. I will see you later. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man," but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kid is knock him down. When it snows ain't it thrilling, though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. So here are my hazelnut macaroons. Can you see them, Joe?